To sources, she was a resident in the United States and came to Cameroon for her wedding ceremony. And some days after the celebration, family members say she was screaming with excruciating abdominal pain and started vomiting blood till the cold hands of death took her away. The medical report is still awaited, though many sources suggest that she was poisoned. Cameroonian citizens are kicking against the 0.2% tax on all mobile money transactions imposed by the government. Let's get their reactions in this report assigned Fon Quinta.
New Year 2022 with a message from mobile network operators reminding them of a new finance law which is a 0.2% mobile money tax to be levied on transfer and withdrawal of money via the platforms as from January 1. According to this law, people using mobile money platforms will incur other charges of 0.2% when sending and 0.2% on withdrawals.
The government has introduced a new taxation policy on the mobile transfer transactions through platforms such as the internet. That moves, you keep paying 0.2% as the principal moves along the financial chain.
Mobile money users, however, received the information with mixed feelings as it comes at a time many raise concerns about mobile money service fee, which has been increasing as years go by. Many argue that mobile money operators already pay value-added tax to government, and to them, this law is a move by the government to make an additional 0.4% double taxation effect.
It is simply a law to be totally rejected by all Cameroonians. Remember that when we talk about mobile money accounts, a mobile money account is just some sort of an electronic purse. And if I take the case of a civil servant, for instance, someone cannot pay his taxes at the time you are paying the money, deduct taxes, and then he reserves part of his salary in his phone to facilitate payment, and you double tax him again when he starts rendering services. What about those who pay for the same services without passing through the mobile money account? How do you tax them? So we say that it is a law that Cameroonians are supposed to stand up as a person and say no to it.
What is the measure impact this law will have on consumers and who are the most affected? Dr. Jaffnai Joy Berex expatiates.
The major impact this will have on consumers is that they will incur more expenses when people can call the low-income earners, and especially people
people, they are happy. Like today, you see most of them, they are really happy of what is happening. And we're praying that most of these organizations they should come up, most of our children, they should take up them.
The widows believe that with God being the husband to the widows, the only means God can provide for them is by passing through others.
God will provide to them more and more, that they'll come and bless us.
We now talk about the AFCON 2021, where the Bafoussam Bamungum Airport is ready to welcome the different delegations. The declaration was made by the Minister of Transport, Jean-Ernest Masena Bibeye, on the occasion of his final inspection.
As the countdown for the AFCON Titans, final inspection tours have been carried out in various sectors to check the country's level of preparedness ahead of the competition. In this regard, Transport Minister Jean-Ernest Masena Bibeye carried out on January 3, 2022 in Bafoussam a monitoring evaluation mission at the Bafoussam Bamungum Airport. He was accompanied by the Governor of the West Region, the Senior Divisional Officer for the MIFI, the President of the West Regional Council, the Mayor of Bafoussam, the Director General of the Aeronautical Authority, and the Deputy Director General of Cameco. The objective of the visit was to evaluate the recommendations relating to the reception conditions at the Bafoussam Bamungu Airport of the sport delegations expected within the framework of the AFCON 2021. These recommendations were drawn up during the delegation's last inspection visit on November 3, 2021.
What I can say is that we are very, very proud of what we did here in this airport. 1 month after, we realized that all our recommendations were put in place, and we are very proud of what we saw here in Aeroport Bafoussam Bamungu.
Outside the airport, the Minister of Transport also visited the car parks at the Bafoussam Kwekong Stadium. This stadium is set to host Group B teams comprising of Senegal, Zimbabwe, Guinea, and Malawi.
We now move to the northwest region, where the population of Ndu in Donga Mantung Division has celebrated New Year in grand style at the council premises. The Come Together was an initiative of the Mayor of Ndu, Alaji Abdu Ailin Sama.
Officer for Ndu Subdivision and his Etat-Majors, the Lord Mayor and his 4 deputies, service heads, traditional authorities, religious leaders, dance groups, teams that participated at the end-of-year football tournament, and the general public all marked present at the New Year feast organized by the Ndu Council at the council premises. The goal of the Come Together was to wine, dine, make merry, and wish one another a happy New Year. Speaking during the event, the Lord Mayor of Ndu Council, Alhaji Abdu Borno Kanfon, expressed satisfaction with the turnout and thanked God for the relative peace enjoyed so far in Ndu. Mayor Alhaji Abdu equally thanked the divisional officer and his Etat-Majors, as well as the population of Ndu, for quality collaboration they gave him over the past 2 years. He added that the collaboration contributed enormously towards the return of normalcy in Ndu. The mayor enjoined everyone present to continue being an ambassador of peace this new year 2022. Mayor Alhaji Abdu also used the opportunity to call on those whose children are still in the bush to take advantage of the head of state's olive branch and settle for peace. On his part, the divisional officer for Ndu Subdivision, Adamu Shwaibu Ibrahim, thanked the Lord Mayor and his deputies for the great work, adding that politics without development is useless. He also advised those in the bush to quit, while frowning at those trying to stifle efforts directed towards the return to normalcy in that part of the country. The day ended with heavy feasting as the mayor and his deputies danced in union with the people of Ndu, accompanied by some financial motivations.
And out of the country in Sudan, thousands
are you in a relationship and you have issues with your partner because they are not romantic? How do we handle a partner who is not romantic?
For you to handle a partner who is unromantic, you have to begin